Guys, my name is Katie and I'm a student nurse at the University of Manchester, and recently on the 12th of March I did a sponsor silence for the Teenage Cancer Pledge where I raised £135, which is an amazing sum of money that can help a lot of people. I'm making this video today to put on my Just Giving page to talk about my experiences of, doing the sponsor silence for 24 hours and how it really has contributed to what I think and things. So obviously I did 24 hours of being silent. That was from 9 a.m. on the 12th of March to the 13th of March, 9 a.m. So I started and I was extremely nervous the night before. I was terrified because I didn't know what to expect. I'd never done anything like this before. So I woke up that morning and I was doing my normal routine stuff. And it was just little things that you never really notice until you actually do them. Like when I got on the bus, I always show my bus pass, but then when I get off the bus, I say thank you. And it was the weirdest thing in the world not saying thank you. I felt so rude. I felt so horrible not saying to the bus driver, thank you for taking me to uni. And it was just so odd, and I felt so hopeless. And it made me realise that communication is just so powerful as well. Every time I went to the shop and I couldn't ask for what I wanted, I had to point. And, I think sometimes we can be a bit judgmental as a society. When I was pointing to things or writing things down to show what I wanted, yes, some people were very considerate and took their time and waited, but some people were very, judgmental and rude and gave me strange looks thinking, oh, why can't you talk? Why can't you do this? Why can't you do that? Which, is sad, because as a society, we shouldn't judge people on the fact they haven't got a voice. The other thing that I also noticed when doing this was that how social media, yes, social media does have a lot of bad things to it, but social media has, I think, a really one good thing that it has is that it allows people to communicate. It allows people who don't have a voice to have a voice, to be able to, not only speak about little things like what they did at the weekend or stuff like that, but speak about their opinions, say how they feel about stuff. As a student nurse, I've looked after patients who don't have a voice, who've lost their voice box to cancer or any other reasons. And obviously, I don't understand how it affects them until I did the sponsor silence. And, it really made me realise that we should be very lucky for the little things we have in life. I know that sounds very dramatic, but we should be lucky that we have a voice. We should be lucky that we're able to communicate, not only generally by speaking, but also as a society. We have our basic rights, we have our human rights, whereas in other countries they don't have that. Some people don't have a voice. And I really enjoyed my experiences of the sponsor silence, and I'm so happy I raised so much money. And, in the end, it makes me realise how lucky I am, to have a voice, to be able to speak. And, I think some people still don't understand how powerful communication is and how it affects us in our lives. So I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who sponsored me. If you haven't given me any money yet or sponsored me, then please just go to my Just Giving page. I don't care how much money it is, whether it's £1 or £100, that little bit of money can make a difference, and it can help make a difference to someone who has cancer and is very young. So please donate money. Thank you.